It's been a strange old start to the year for me. But before we get into that, I just want to talk about something that happened just before Christmas. I was very pleased to have been made an ambassador for Vanguard. I don't know if you ever heard of Vanguard, but they make photographic products like tripods, bags, etc. They're really good quality products actually, and they're very reasonably priced too. It sounds like a complete plug, but I was actually using their products, way before I became an ambassador. So anything I say about them is it's purely based on my own experience and my own genuine thoughts. So that was good. So going back to this year, I've been trying to put my energy into my vlogging channel, where my aim was to just show you the areas that I visit, give you a sort of comprehensive look around, and talk about how I'm getting the shots that I'm getting, settings I'm using, and even some of the gear that I'm using too. But it was all going well, as well as it can be for someone that doesn't like being on this side of the camera. But yeah, I was feeling good about it, confidence was high, so I invested in some new gear, which was a Canon M50 and a Rode microphone, which is what you're looking and listening to now. But before I had the chance to use the new gear out in the field, I was taken ill. I had to spend a few days in hospital, being treated for a bit of a nasty infection. I won't go into details, but yeah, it was, that kind of put a stop to things, and just as the ball was getting rolling, it kind of kicked things back, which was a shame, but is what it is. But whilst I've been out of action, which was for the last couple of weeks, I had some more good news where I was asked if I'd like to be an ambassador for Nisi Filters. I was asked by Phil Norton, who's a great photographer, and he's also the UK reseller or the main UK reseller for Nisi. He knows the products inside out, and if you need any advice on them or anything like that, you just message him, and he'll help you in any way he can. But yeah, I mean, I'll post a link in the description actually to Phil Norton, so you can check out his website. But I was blown away by the fact that I was asked to be an ambassador for Nisi, because the ambassadors are they're few and far between. There isn't hundreds of them like some other companies. They tend to give ambassador status to just whoever, whatever, and just saturate the market. But Nisi don't tend to do that, so it's a bit more prestige. So I was really pleased about that. So that was great. I mean, I've been using Nisi filters for getting on 2 years, I suppose. So again, I know the system, I know the filters, I know what to expect, and anything I might say about them again is based, it may sound biased, but it's based on, the fact that I've used them for 2 years, and I love them basically. It's a great filter system. One of the best things about them is the polarizer. It fits into the main ring that screws into the front of your lens, and it's really close to the front element. And then the adapter ring has a couple of little wheels that you can turn, which in turn rotate the polarizer, so you don't have to mess about turning the holder or all this. And because it's close to the lens and behind the filters, behind your grads and your ND filters, it eliminates ghosting and flare and things like that. Reflections and ghosting and things. So it's it's an ingenious system really. The filters themselves as well, they don't produce any colour cast. If anything, they're slightly warm, which for landscape is brilliant. That's what I find. That might just be the combination of my camera and the filters, but they're brilliant. So yeah, I was really pleased to be asked to be an ambassador for Nisi, so a bit of great news. But I'm glad to say I'm fully recovered now, and I'm going to be working hard on planning my next trip out, where I hope to be able to show you some great footage, and again, some great photographs in the area, and hopefully talk you through in a bit more depth than my previous videos about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm getting the shots that I'm getting, and again, you know, hopefully be able to talk you through some of the gear that I'm using as well. So that's the plan, but as you know, in photography the best laid plans can go to in no time at all, largely due to the unpredictable British weather, but you know, we soldier on because we love it, don't we? Yeah, so that's about it really. Not sure if there's anything else I need to say. Hopefully you guys will join me in my next episode, but in the meantime, don't forget to check out the links to Phil Norton, which I'll put in the description, and I'll also link Vanguard as well if you need any, you know, like bags, tripods and things like that. So you know, you should check them out because they are good. It's good quality stuff, and it's, you know, it's reasonably priced too. So yeah, that's about it now. So I'm going to get back to planning my next outing, but you know, if, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions about anything I've talked about, like Nisi Filters or Vanguard products, again, post them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.